I mean, my journey's been fascinating. I mean, when I started, we were 2 years out from Rio, and I look back then, and I think where we've got to now in terms of the quality of our plans, the tightness of the team on and off the range. So we've definitely gone on a big journey there. I think Rio, for me personally, was my first games, and there was a little bit of the unknown. Phil Scanlon was the team leader at that particular time, and I reflect back on that, and that actually for me personally was probably one of the best learning opportunities for me to learn, off Phil at that particular time, but also really understand what the games was about. And what I think I brought at that time was a really clear, sharp performance focus around what we needed to do around each athlete that had to qualify for the games and how we get the best out there. But equally, I went on a massive learning journey around my experiences of Rio, and then Tokyo was completely different. And I think where we've evolved is certainly around that sort of the performance planning we put in each athlete has got better and better every cycle. So understanding what really makes an athlete tick, then understanding the team around each athlete, what makes them tick, and how do they get the best out of the athletes. But even more importantly, how we get the best out of each other. We take a smaller team to the games, and with that means that you've got you potentially got quite a reasonable sized staff team, and I think people need to be really clear what their roles and responsibilities, and being comfortable when you need to step in and when you don't need to step in. But we're just about to go on a workshop now for a couple of days with everyone who's going to Paris. And it's really around how do you manage yourself? You're really clear around your pressure points, your choice points around when you might lean into something or what might take you away in those pressure environments. Because if we get that right and we understand how we as a staff team can operate best to support each other, then and have difficult or challenging conversations with each other in the right way in the right time, then that means we get the best for the athletes. And so we ultimately want our environment to feel calm. We want it to feel relaxed, a real clear performance focus, and we want to enjoy this. This is our time for the athletes to shine and give the best of it. But I want our staff team to shine as well and be brilliant at what they do, because they're awesome. Yeah, listen, that's life, and I think that's brilliant things. And there are, family, and there's far greater things in life than sometimes what we do. And we know the Olympics, the Paralympics are special things, and we know hopes and dreams ride on that. But we also know family and the growth of your family is important. So I think it's brilliant news. I think, when Amber told us, a year or so ago, or a little bit less now, we've had to adapt, we've had to plan, and again, I'm really confident that the team that are around Amber have been and will continue to support her. Our job is to support her and get her the games fit and healthy and ready and firing, and I'm confident the team are doing a really good job to, the meticulous detail that's gone around the medical support, in conjunction with what the NHS do, which is brilliant, but the specialist support we've got within the UK Sports Institute, our doctors, our physios with Simon and Joe and Kate Hutchins and Chris Wagg. There's some brilliant people there who are really going through the fine details of what it might be for her and what she might need to consider and what we need to do. Amber's been on an amazing journey, and she continues to go on an amazing journey. I think the thing that I've seen in her is really connect with what's her purpose and what's her why, and kind of put things more in perspective, really, and be able to remove herself from what she does on the range to what she wants to do and aspire off the range. And I do think that sort of journey she's been on the last couple of years is around connecting with her why. And she had a really challenging time off the back of Tokyo, and there was a lot of support we had to help her with, and she went through some really challenging things, obviously not making the games in Tokyo because of COVID. But that journey, and she'll say for herself, she should be really proud of it, and she's come through, and I think she's got a far better perspective on life and what she wants to achieve on and off the range, and that's keeping her centered and grounded in terms of what she does best when she is on range, and that's to shoot clays. We want to keep it as simple for the athletes as possible. And I think there's three things that we ask of them all the time, which is one, trust in yourself and trust in your team, and make sure you're really clear who's going to be in your inner circle as you either qualify for the games or get to the games as well. I think the second thing is have a plan. And equally, every time you go out there, compete, you go train, review it, debrief it, and adapt and learn quickly. Because those people that learn quickly are the ones that are most successful. So have a plan. And the last one is you've got to back yourself, back what you do, and bring the best of yourself to every environment that you're in, whether it's a training environment or a competition environment. So those have been pretty much three ingredients that we've been talking about all the time as a team. And how do we, as a coaching and support team, get around each athlete to make sure they're best prepared.